Imagine waking up every morning to find money in your bank account without lifting a finger. Sounds dreamy, right? Many people chase the idea of passive income, thinking it's the key to financial freedom. But here's the shocking truth. About 90% of people who try to earn passive income fail within the first 4 months. Why? Because they don't realize the hidden costs that come along with it. According to a recent study, nearly 80% of self-made millionaires have at least 7 income streams. While that sounds impressive, each stream demands time, effort, and sometimes money to manage. The reality is that most people focus solely on the potential profits without considering what they're sacrificing. In this video, we'll explore the unseen challenges of passive income. We'll talk about the hard work behind the scenes, the surprising taxes that can eat away at your earnings, and the emotional stress that often goes unnoticed. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Stick around as we dive into the hidden costs of passive income that nobody talks about. You might just rethink your approach to earning money while you sleep. Chapter 1. The mirage of effortless wealth. The idea of making money while you sleep is tempting. It sounds easy. Just set up a system and watch the dollars roll in. But that's where the myth of passive income starts. Many people dive in thinking it's a shortcut to financial freedom. The truth? Most passive income streams require significant work up front. Take real estate investing, for example. Buying a rental property involves not just the purchase price but also renovations, maintenance, and dealing with tenants. Even real estate mogul Robert Kiyosaki in Rich Dad Poor Dad admits, real estate investing is not passive if you're doing it right. You can't simply buy a property and expect everything to be hands-off. Online businesses, like dropshipping or creating courses, aren't truly passive either. You'll spend countless hours setting up a store, creating content, and troubleshooting issues. In fact, research shows that nearly 90% of new online businesses fail within the first 120 days. It's because the set it and forget it mentality rarely works. In reality, you're constantly adjusting your strategy, optimizing, and managing tasks. The notion that you can automate everything and step away is often a mirage. Take Warren Buffett's advice to heart. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. However, this doesn't mean money will start flowing with no effort. Building passive income streams takes time, patience, and ongoing attention. So, before jumping into the latest passive income opportunity, understand there's usually hidden sweat equity involved. Passive income can be rewarding, but it's never as easy as advertised. If you're finding this information valuable, make sure to subscribe for more insights into smart investing. Chapter 2. Opportunity costs. What are you sacrificing? When pursuing passive income, people often overlook what they're giving up. Every time you invest money, time, or resources into one venture, you're missing out on another potential opportunity. This is called opportunity cost. It's easy to get blinded by potential returns, but what's the trade-off? Let's say you decide to invest in dividend stocks. While you might enjoy those quarterly payouts, it could take years for the dividends to significantly grow. Meanwhile, that money could have been invested in a startup, cryptocurrency, or even your own skills. According to a study by Charles Schwab, the average stock market return is around 7% annually. Compare that to the potential gains in other investments, and you'll see why the opportunity cost matters. You could be missing out on higher returns elsewhere. Additionally, focusing on passive income could take time away from other wealth-building activities. For example, let's say you spend a year developing an online course. You've invested time and energy, but if the course doesn't sell well, you've not only lost money but valuable time. That time could have been used for building a more scalable business, learning a new skill, or networking in your field. Remember, time is the only asset you can never get back. Economist Richard Thaler, a Nobel Prize winner, says, people tend to focus on what they are gaining and ignore what they are giving up. This is why opportunity cost is so important when evaluating passive income streams. You're not just making a financial investment, you're investing your time, focus, and energy. Be sure to ask yourself, what am I missing out on by committing to this? Chapter 3. The Trap of Easy Automations. Automation is a word that gets thrown around a lot in the passive income world. You hear about automating businesses, stock portfolios, or e-commerce stores. But the reality is, automation can be a double-edged sword. While it saves time, it often requires a lot of upfront work and regular maintenance. The idea that you can set it and forget it is mostly a myth. Take online businesses like dropshipping. At first glance, it seems like all you need to do is set up a store and let orders roll in. However, automation comes with risks. If your software crashes, if suppliers have issues, or if customer service is neglected, you'll lose money fast. According to Shopify, the average e-commerce store conversion rate is only 1% to 2%. That means for every 100 visitors, only 1 or 2 will buy something. Automation won't fix poor sales or marketing strategies. Another example is robo-advisors, which promise to automate your investing. While they do offer convenience, robo-advisors are not as flexible as many think. In volatile markets, automated algorithms might not react fast enough to protect your investments. During the 2020 market crash, many investors using robo-advisors saw delayed responses to sudden shifts. The hidden cost? You're trusting a machine to handle your money, and that can sometimes backfire. To make automation work, you need to regularly check and optimize your systems. Even Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, warns, being able to quit things that don't work is integral to being a winner. Automation is powerful, but it's not foolproof. Without regular adjustments and oversight, your automated income can quickly turn into a drain on your time and finances. Instead of focusing on easy automation, think of it as a tool that requires consistent fine-tuning. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to subscribe for more valuable insights into the world of investing. Chapter 4. Tax Time Surprises. Uncle Sam's Slice of Your Pie, Taxes. Something many overlook when pursuing passive income. You might think passive income is just free money, but the IRS doesn't see it that way. Different types of passive income are taxed in different ways, and the rules aren't always simple. For instance, rental income, dividends, and interest all come with unique tax obligations. It's easy to underestimate the chunk that Uncle Sam will take from your earnings. Take rental properties. Sure, the monthly rent feels like steady income, but you'll need to account for property taxes, depreciation, and repairs. On top of that, rental income is taxed as ordinary income. According to the IRS, rental income falls under your total taxable income, which means the more you make, the higher the rate. And if you sell your property, watch out for capital gains tax. A lot of people don't realize how much taxes can chip away at their passive income. Dividends aren't much simpler. Qualified dividends are taxed at a lower capital gains rate, but non-qualified ones are taxed as regular income. If you're not careful, these taxes can seriously reduce your returns. According to the IRS, the tax rate on qualified dividends ranges from 0% to 20%, depending on your income bracket. So while dividend investing feels passive, you'll need to factor in taxes to understand your true profit. And let's not forget about self-employment taxes if you're generating passive income from online businesses or royalties. Many people overlook this tax entirely, only to face a big surprise come tax season. A good strategy is to set aside at least 25–30% of your passive income for taxes, so you're not caught off guard. The key is planning ahead and possibly consulting a tax professional to minimize your tax burden. Otherwise, those taxes will quickly eat into your passive income stream. Chapter 5. Inflation and the Silent Erosion of Profits. Inflation is a sneaky thief that slowly erodes the value of your passive income over time. It's easy to ignore, especially when you're excited about earning money passively. But inflation has a real impact on your purchasing power. If your passive income doesn't outpace inflation, you're essentially losing money. Let's talk numbers. The US inflation rate has averaged around 3.8% per year over the last century, but in recent years, it has spiked significantly. In 2022, inflation hit 8.5%, the highest in 40 years. This means that if your passive income streams, whether it's dividends, rental income, or savings, aren't growing at a higher rate, you're actually falling behind. For example, if your passive income stream is bringing in $10,000 a year, but inflation is 8%, you've effectively lost $800 in purchasing power without even realizing it. Even assets like real estate aren't immune. While property values might rise, So do maintenance costs, property taxes, and insurance, all of which are influenced by inflation. The cost of maintaining and improving rental properties rises with inflation, which can cut into your profits. The same goes for online businesses. Rising costs for shipping, advertising, and digital tools can erode your margins. To protect against inflation, you need to focus on income sources that are likely to outpace it. Stocks, real estate, and businesses that grow with inflation are better bets than simply holding cash or bonds. As Warren Buffett once said, the best investment you can make is in yourself, meaning skills that allow you to increase your earning potential are your best hedge against inflation. Staying informed about inflation trends and diversifying your passive income streams can help shield you from its silent erosion. If you found this content helpful, make sure to subscribe for more insights and tips on navigating the world of passive income and investing.